Okay, so here we go. I like a good amount. And one thing you gotta make sure of before you put this in your garden beds is that you don't have any weeds in here, because it'll just feed those weeds, and we really don't want that. Like, I just found something that is my nemesis, but unfortunately we're probably never gonna be able to get rid of it, which is bindweed. And better known as morning glory on the west side of Washington. Here it's just called bindweed because it grows up and it binds over every single plant, and it will actually choke the plant to death. Ours is very flimsy here on the east coast, on the east side of the mountains. But over there it's more beautiful. So a lot of people do plant it, but once you plant it, you can't get rid of it. Might as well plant ivy. So I have 2 of those in here, and I'm just gonna pluck them, and I'm just gonna try to just maintain it. They can grow 2 feet down, and the root system is very weak, so it'll just snap and regrow. It seems like it doesn't need anything to grow. So anyway, that being said, I'm gonna just quickly look around to see if there's any other weeds, and there's not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just 2 to 3 inches around my plants everywhere. Strawberries are gonna love it. They'll produce some pretty amazing strawberries, even though I already do. But I'm just gonna do the open part of the bed first, and a lot of times I'll do the strawberries by hand after I harvest, because I'm gonna have to harvest again. I've already harvested 15 pounds of it, and I have a whole nother bushel producing now. So canning for days. Organic strawberries. Can't beat that, now can you? You can see there's some weeds here that I need to get out. And they kind of do have an open space here to the wild in this garden bed, which I plan to cover with shade guard, because it gets so hot here at the end of the day that it really doesn't make the plants happy. In the eastern side of the mountain at 2,500 feet, you want to make sure that we have shade. Even on your full shade plants, full sun plants, you definitely need half or a quarter shade a day up here at 2,500 feet. It's like the sun does a little bit more searing, if you know what I mean. Let's see. So I got to get it way back here in the corner and around my flowers by hand. Move it around the plants by hand. Don't go shoveling a whole bunch in and then covering your plant leaves or petals. I mean, you can't do that. Not with this stuff. It's hot.